He is capable of hitting that shot. I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation. He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 12.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Here's Hachimura. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
You know, in that game, it was just too much disparity in effort level between the two teams, especially on the glass.
The poor rebounding is something that they'll have to shore up going forward. It puts you at such a disadvantage when you look at the battle of possessions.
Here's Doncic. The Thunder making their last shot. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
On the board is your high squad. That's right, everyone. It's time to watch some teamwork.
A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Caruso in for SHAI Gilgeous-Alexander. So it's Los Angeles now. James passes to Finney-Smith. There's 57 seconds left in the first. And book it for Vanderbilt.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The Thunder have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. And it's Williams off the drive. Good work defensively by James. The Lakers in the lead. Down low. Here's Reeves. Outside Vanderbilt. Vincent left side. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Williams. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
James outside. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's Los Angeles up 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
We've got Aaron Wiggins, Cason Wallace out there with SHAI Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Williams, and it's Caruso in at the 3. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Has to connect. Finney-Smith with it. Fires the 3. Wallace pulls it in. Oklahoma City trailing. It's Wiggins on the wing. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Cans it from the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Outside Reeves. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play.
Night in and night out, Reeves does some of his best work off the bounce.
And as defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring, Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes.
Los Angeles shooting 52% from the floor so far. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Aging in the league can be a difficult process, Richard, but that's something you did very well.
Wow, a compliment. Thank you, B.A. Look, I knew I had to adapt or I would have been out of the league sooner than I wanted to. You have to be able to adapt or die. That's what this league is about.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Jang's checked in. Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. Goodwin comes in for Vincent.
Always ready to put the team first. Reeves wants the ball in the hands of the most ready scorer.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes this to Jang. Wallace outside. Caruso outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 18.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
Inside. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. SGA showing off the athleticism there.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. On the wing, Reeves. The three is up. And Los Angeles, another three.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one hits the back iron.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Connect. The rebound by Wiggins. Thunder trail by 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and from 16 feet away, he cans it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22 points.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Hachimura with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, that one goes. Reeves has got 7 points here in the quarter.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Gilgeous-Alexander, soft touch off the glass.
All it takes is a sliver of daylight, and Gilgeous-Alexander will exploit it.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Reeves with the ball. Now Wiggins defending. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Degno. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jang. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Williams is checked in for Caruso. And it's Lou Dort in for SHAI Gilgeous-Alexander. LeBron, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Doncic comes in for Reeves.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Doncic outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Cason Wallace.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
And he makes a first.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Connects checked in for Goodwin. Hits both from the stripe. Thunder trail by 4. Williams on the wing. Checked by James. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Back to Doncic. Here's the three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Back to Williams. Takes a three. Hits the trifecta. Williams has got 7 points.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
To the paint. Here's Finney-Smith. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And Oklahoma City shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Finney-Smith. And he dunks it down.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
Williams' shot is good. 9 points in the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Doncic passes to James. Hachimura with a screen on Williams. And here's Doncic outside. Doncic! Count it!
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Williams. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he can't get the first one. And the Thunder making a change here. Caruso is checked in. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. The Lakers have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
Good work on the block. I like when LeBron gets aggressive this close to the rim.
Here's Holmgren. And yep, it's good.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Here's James. Hartenstein pulls it in.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Trying to get that one to fall. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Lakers on top, up 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody, and a good half underway in this one. The Thunder battling it out tonight.
You know what? They push the action, but also play within themselves. Show great execution.
And you know, that usually leads. And now, as the season winds down, a look at the Western Conference picture.
Taking a look here at the Thunder, with the playoffs right around the corner, they're in tremendous shape. They're right on top in the first half.
You mean they're ruling the rules? They're taking shots for every team every night, and they're still landing on top.
What's ruling the rules? Never heard that before.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, SHAI Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Oklahoma City trailing. And so in the game for the Lakers, at the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the 5.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot it.
To the middle. Here's Hachimura. Kept alive. Now here's Doncic. 5 to shoot. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic shot is good. Doncic has got 15 points.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Pass to Dort. Outside, Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. With the floater. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic outside. For 3, James. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Hayes picks him up. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
From deep, here's Doncic. The Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 2-point game. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. And that one drops for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 28.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Doncic. Outside Reeves from the high post. Can't hit that one.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. That puts him in the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 30.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Drills it from deep. And the Lakers lead by 1.
Stretching his range as far as it will go, Doncic is so impressive.
Gilgeous-Alexander, chalk up 2 there. He's got 32 points. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow.
And it's Doncic missing.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Gilgeous-Alexander sinks a big one.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Now Doncic. He's got 18. Tipped. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Lakers trail by 3. For 3, James. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Hartenstein's got 8 points.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Down low. And finished off by Hayes.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander taking it inside. SGA.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
It's James on the wing. Outside Reeves. Here's Doncic. Good. And he's at 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
The all-around game of Reeves continuing to develop. You just love that pass.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Caruso in for SHAI Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams from long range. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Caruso's got that good eye. He can spot any opening.
Here's Reeves. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Williams misses. Lakers trail by 4. Reeves, the pass to Finney-Smith. Williams grabs the board.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Reeves.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Vincent's checked in. Count that bucket. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Vincent passes to Reeves. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul of the game. Hachimura is checked in for Los Angeles.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, number 28, Rui Hachimura.
Right side Reeves. Williams grabs the board. From deep three-point land. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
Remains Oklahoma City ball.
There's 6 seconds left in the third. Williams' shot is good.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
What a performance for SHAI Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. He's nearing the 40-point mark, just getting whatever shot he wants. Back to the game after this break. This is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. And James has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 9. They've got Williams. Alex Caruso is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Cason Wallace. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Here's Williams. Changes up. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. Lakers trail by 11. Inside, here's Vincent. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you gotta stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Goodwin passes to Hachimura. There's the triple. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
You have to pay attention to Hachimura no matter where he is.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the bucket is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 points here in the second half.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Lou Dort comes in for Wallace. And the Lakers also making a switch. Connects checked in for Goodwin. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Coach knows they're losing the 3 battle, and he told the team we need to limit their outside looks, force them to put it on the floor, and make them beat us off the dribble. Back to you, Brian.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
And there's James from the arc. No luck on that one.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Williams' shot is good.
They keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Lakers trail by 15. For 3, James. Oh, James knocks down the triple.
Here in the second half, you see they've gone to the long ball to try to keep up.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Pass to Williams. Over Finney-Smith. Williams misses. The Lakers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall.
Every time this man gets an assist, it feels like every other night he just moves up the all-time leaderboard.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pulls up on the wing, and Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
There's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
Vincent, right side. Pass to James. Got it. Good job in the low post. James has got 5 points in the quarter.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
So for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Williams, and Williams is subbed in for Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. Dort outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. 5 on the clock. Drops one in from the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 44.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
Here's James. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. From deep, Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded. Lakers trail by 14. Takes a step back. Here's LeBron. And slam dunk by James.
Okay, King James. Look, there is no stopping Bron when he gets on the bounce.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And they recover it. Here's Hayes. Outside Reeves. Pass to Hachimura. From downtown. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. And there's another one for the Thunder.
You know, Dort doesn't show a lot of love to the mid-range, but he's smart to not completely overlook it.
James against Williams. Oh, LeBron sending it home.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Oklahoma City leading by 12. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Pass to Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep three-point range. Hartenstein. Great positioning on the putback. And the Thunder lead by 14.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Thunder.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And it's been a phenomenal year for them. They play with so much confidence night in, night out. This notches another huge win, 65 in total.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for SHAI Gilgeous-Alexander.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, SHAI Gilgeous-Alexander.